What's good, y'all? It's your boy 10, aka Honcho Tendru himself. And today, man, I'm about to be bringing y'all some content of me. Just, I'm about to be chatting up with y'all. I'm about to be talking to the chat. I'm about to be talking about, my birthday, it's coming up. 2 more days. 2 more days until the B-Day, man. It's Friday. Boy, about to be 28. And I'm about to just, be talking about some other stuff too. But basically, right now, we're just about to get into the video. And, go from there. But yeah, if y'all know who I am, it's your boy Honcho Tendru. I am a streamer, aka entrepreneur, aka DJ. So I be doing everything out here, man. I really be working, really be grinding for it, doing what I do. Do a whole bunch of parties, did a whole bunch of stuff like in my community. I've been doing a lot of stuff since been growing up. So it's been a cool experience, been pretty dope. Let's see what else, man. Been doing a lot, man. Shoot, since these 27 years, man. Shoot, it's been a lot been going on, but just want to say I appreciate God, appreciate my family, appreciate all my friends, and everybody that's been not only supporting me, but helping me get to this journey, helping me get to this, helping me get through my journey, figuring out like, helping me learn on the way, helping me do, new things, new activities that I could really like put myself and get the experience from. So just want to say I appreciate everybody that's been, helping me on the way. But yeah, today, man, shoot. Like I said, my birthday coming up Friday. I'll be honest, I ain't got no plans. I ain't doing nothing for my birthday. I'm probably just gonna end up streaming, just making content, and working on my editing stuff. Cause streaming and being a DJ, those are my passions. That's what I like to do. I love doing it, and just from the experience of what I've been doing, this is something I really want to do full time and really do, for the rest of my life. Right now, though, at this point, it's not paying me full time. I'm not, getting supported from it full time. So I'm definitely working on it every day so I can make this my full time career, make this, something I could, do for a living. But in order to get to that, I gotta put in some more work. Gotta get more content out. I gotta network with people. Gotta get the events experience and just keep grinding for it. So yeah, we definitely on the on the road on the journey with that. Trust and believe. I'll say by the end of this year or by at least by next year, it's definitely going up. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But so we just about to give some backstories, some motivational speeches real quick, and just do something different for the people that supporting, the people that feel like maybe they're put in a box, or I don't know. I feel like they're on the journey to streaming, maybe on the journey to music, on the journey to anything type stuff. Just want to give you some advice, some tips, anything that can maybe help you on your journey too. That what I learned, I definitely want to share back to you. So for starters, when it comes to building up a business, building up your stream, building up your community, building up whatever you want to do, man. Stay focused, be consistent, put in the work, and don't give up, man. I'm telling you, because the work is going to pay off. It's going to pay off. I'm telling you, it's going to pay off. But at the same time, you got to start somewhere when it comes to it. Because I'm streaming right now. I'm getting back into streaming, and really, like I'm still building up my community. I'm still building up my content. I'm still building up everything when it comes to streaming. So, you know, I gotta put in that work so I can get to the level of all the other streamers where they at. But it reminds me when I first started DJing, right? Y'all don't know this story? Shoot, I'm about to tell y'all this story firsthand, right? So when I first started DJing, not even gonna hold you, man. I started off with just a computer. Started off with a computer. I didn't have no objective, no goal, or nothing to be a DJ. I know I've been working with music and I've been dealing with my music my whole life, so I'm just like, yo, I'm working this job to job, working all these multiple jobs, but I don't see them as any career. Something I really like want to invest my time, or not invest my time, but just invest my future into doing. Cause these jobs, they're just dead ends. Like, and I'm not 100% motivated to do it. I'm doing the job because, of course, I need to make some money and I need to support myself. But it's just something I wasn't passionate in and something I just didn't really like feel type stuff. So at that point, I was like, shoot, going to a lot of parties, man. You know, hanging out with the people that do music, and DJing. And I'm just looking at looking at how they work and looking at how they do, and just caught my eye and just interest me. So I'm like, hey, maybe one day, shoot, I should start DJing. Maybe I should start give DJ a try. So what I did, I first invested into a DJ controller. I remember this day because I went to Guitar Center. One of my cousin homeboys was working at Guitar Center because I met him before, and he was like, "Yo, you got this DJ controller for sale? Shit, just give me 300, and then it's all yours." So I'm like, "All right, cool. Let me check it out. Let me buy it, see what's talking about and everything." So at first, I didn't know what I was doing. I just bought a DJ controller. I knew I had to upload the software Serato on the computer, so I'm just like, all right, let me try it out, see what it's talking about. So first tried it out, testing the program, working with it, playing with it and stuff. And then that's when I started really started making playlists at first. At first I started, just making playlists of songs that I like, songs that I listen to on a daily basis, songs that, I've been to other parties that people like, and just making my own style type stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool. I gotta start somewhere, of course. Gotta start just building up my, category and stuff. So after just working every day, building up my playlist every day, I'm just like, all right, cool. Now I got my playlist and everything, at least minimum, I can start trying to get out into the field and try to throw parties and see how it goes. Man, when I tell you I wasn't getting booked or none of that, bro, every place I pulled up to, introduce myself, tell them how I'm a DJ, how do stuff in the area. They're like, all right, cool. You been They ask me questions like, yo, how much you what's it? How much you charging? How many? What type of crowd you gonna bring? All just questions that a owner or a promoter would ask a DJ, right? Mind you, I never done a party or DJed a party before, so I'm just over here like, telling him like, such and such, or I haven't done this that. Then he's talking about, okay, a lot of them would just turn me down or just be like, okay, we'll have your phone for backup in case we ever need a DJ. So I'm like, all right, cool. Never get no hits back. So I'm like, all right. Luckily, in my home city, man, shout out to my boy, cause he actually gave me my first chance and my first spot to DJ at. It was at a hookah lounge, and it was just a different variety of people and stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna work with what I got. I'm gonna test out my playlist and test out the songs I got, see if they vibe with it, see if they like it, see if they like it. If they don't, then shoot, I'll just go back in the lab and keep on working on it, keep on finding more music, finding new music and stuff. Luckily, the party did go. It went well. The first time, the blends and everything. Like I said, I was still learning at the process. So all my blends and everything wasn't going exactly like it should, but at the end of the day, shoot. Oh, my fault. I gotta put my headphones on. But the blends and everything wasn't going as well, but I still did my thing and still held it down. After that, just kept coming back every weekend. Kept going back, networking with the people, building my own what's it called building my own crowd, finding people that will support me. I'm getting everybody to follow me, passing out business cards, passing out flyers. I told them, hey, if y'all ever need a DJ for, any parties, private parties, anything, I'm your guy. Right? Because even though I had my spot there, doing my thing, the pay wasn't, like it should have been. So I'm just like, hey, now that I got the experience and got the, The stuff I need to least though, maybe like a private party or something, or I know what I'm doing to throw a private party, I could take that next step. Luckily, the people that were coming in to come at the hookah lounge and come to see me DJ, they booked me for some of the events and everything. I did events outside, I did private events, birthday parties, like all types of different events. And just from there, it's just been it's been a journey, man. Cause I've really been traveling with the DJ and just getting the opportunity to not only make my own experiences as a DJ, throwing parties, making new mixes and stuff. I also got to meet different music entrepreneurs and other DJs and people just who deal with just businesses and stuff. So I'm over here reaching out to them, tell them about what I'm doing. They're very intrigued and very, and they like what I'm doing. So I told them, hey, if you ever want to do some business, I got you, man. So I definitely, definitely been networking out here. Definitely been doing my thing for a while, man. And right now, I'm just trying to transition more into doing Twitch, doing streams, and building, a railroad from not only doing Twitch and doing gaming and stuff, but I want to actually be a DJ on stream and stuff. I got my own DJ channel where I'm gonna be, doing live sets and stuff. So that's just something I want to implement into my business for real, for real. Because when I tell you, man, the DJ business does has its ups. It do has its perks. It do has its advantages and stuff. But it's some things that certain DJs are just DJs won't tell you that go wrong or just on the negative side, and that's why I feel like that's why I need to really like separate, well not separate, but just build my business to be better so I can not only give the best experiences but to give better better networking opportunities, better opportunities for others, and just better opportunities. That's really all I want to do, just better opportunities at that point. So yeah, I definitely want to keep building my brand as something bigger, something different that a lot of other entrepreneurs, a lot of streamers aren't doing. And I feel like this is the road for me. So stars, man, I say don't give up, man. That's one of the biggest things. Never giving up. Keep working hard. Keep building on what you're doing every day, man. And if you don't have enough time and stuff in the day to do it, hey, just take it step by step, day by day. You can take it week by week, month by month, year by year if you got to, but just start somewhere for real, for real. Because, like I say, if you never start, you'll never know where you're going to be at. If you never start, you're never going to see the finish line. So, hey, I'm going to just keep on, just keep on working hard, keep on doing what I'm doing, just so I can get to that level, get to that experience, get to that point of life. Yeah, be consistent too. Be consistent. Be creative. I say be consistent and be creative. Those are my two C's. Wait, yeah, those are my two C's right there. I have to think about that. But be consistent, be creative. For real, for real. Consistency, man. I'm telling you, consistency is the key, man. Just keep working on it, keep building on it, keep promoting it, keep doing what you're doing, so you can really just understand what you're doing and understand that um, this is what I gotta do in order to get to that level or get to that next step. Because one thing I learned about consistency is you're always learning every day. That's a big factor. You're always learning every day. And that's one of the things I didn't even mention when I was DJing. I didn't have no teacher. Shoot, I was just going based off what I knew, just on how I taught myself, and just I just watched a lot of videos and reached out to other DJs. So at the end of the day, I was just learning based off my experience. So when I became a DJ, I really had to make my own style. I had to make my own, make my own sound, make my own name. So with anything, especially streaming, maybe just being an entrepreneur, just be creative, be consistent with it, man. If you feel like that's your gimmick or what you like to do, hey, take it, keep working on it, and keep building on that. For real, cause You never know where it's gonna take you. You never know the opportunities in the room. So I done met a lot of um, celebrities and just influencers just based off the room I was in, the party I was doing, or just just showing myself, just showing support. Because show support, that shows your face, and when you show your face, people are more likely to remember or network or talk to you because you're out there supporting at that event. So hey, all I say is just keep supporting, keep doing what you're doing, keep being consistent, all that good stuff. I had to turn on my mic real quick. But yeah, that's one of the big factors right there. Being consistent, being consistent. Uh, Damn, I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, you gotta just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep working hard, keep grinding, keep networking, doing all that key stuff, bro. I'm telling you, if you do all that and work hard towards your goal, promote it, be creative with it, just be different with it, then people will see your work, see what you got going on, see what you're doing, and at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, hey, I see what you out here doing, my boy. Let me come out here and work you. Let me go out here and sponsor you. Let me go out here and promote you or at least collaborate with you, and then you can do some bigger content or put you in a bigger opportunity where you can you know collaborate with somebody that you've been want to work with or somebody that been wanting to learn from or so. So yeah, just be creative, be consistent, keep networking, keep doing all that. All right, so next, about to get into the Streamer University, man. So man, my goal, I want to get into Streaming University. Okay, I want to get into Streaming University. They got an opportunity. You could be a teacher or a student. I'd rather be either one. But even if I can't, get into Streaming University, I still want to be, part of Streaming University, be a part of something that's, very cultural, very, diverse, very a big opportunity like this. For starters, man, this is about to be one of the biggest events for not only streamers, content creators, for everybody, but it's just an opportunity to learn, grow, build with others while doing it on like a university type style, university, um, like a university campus, basically. Okay, campus, yeah. But yeah, with that, man, it's gonna be a lot of different people. You're gonna have from smaller streamers, smaller content creators to the biggest streamers, biggest content creators, and you get to make your own content. And they're probably gonna have like a dorm type stuff, or you're gonna be able to go out on the campus and do stuff. But just imagine the endless opportunities that come with that. Because first of all, not only are you gonna be able to come to the campus and show off your stream, show off your brand, show off what you're going, but you're gonna be in a campus or a dorm with mad other people. So you could be in your room, probably streaming, doing your thing. Next thing you know, you got one of the biggest content creators or biggest streamers just walking through the hall. He just stops by your room, hop on the stream to say what's up, or and then just walk out. So you never know who's gonna be at that campus. You never know who's gonna be, on, doing their streaming and stuff. So it's gonna be something different, something really something creative, something different, and just help other people build themselves. So that's definitely an opportunity. I'm definitely trying to, definitely trying to get into. And on top of that, man, I definitely feel like I'm gonna bring that energy to university, streamer university. First of all, I'm a streamer, man. Let's start with that. I'm a streamer. I do my gaming content. I'm about to start, well, I am doing IRL streaming, so I'm gonna be doing more of that. And I definitely want to showcase, support other people on my stream while helping them and building relationships, helping them, and all that. So I definitely feel like I would be doing a lot of that if if such and such happened. And on top of that, man, I got my own DJ channel for starters. If y'all didn't know, y'all could go subscribe to my DJ channel. It's literally Huncho Tendru. I mean DJ Huncho Tendru. My fault. DJ Huncho Tendru. So the reason why too, I had to make another channel for my for DJing sets and everything because Twitch got this new partnership with basically DJs and just I guess the music industry, of course. But basically on that channel you have to separate and basically agree to making that a strictly DJ channel. So which that means is I cannot show any content of any gaming, any IRL chats, like anything other than music and DJ, I cannot show that on that channel. So that is strictly for music and doing DJ sets. And I think that's a pretty cool way to to help DJs, build their platform and build their audience and stuff. Cause when I tell you, man, as a DJ, bro, one thing that really I'm still learning on the in the way learning through the process and everything. One thing I really just don't like is just copyright rules, bro. Like especially as me being a DJ, because with some mixes, some events, or some things, like if I try to go live stream on another platform, right? And I guess if I don't set it as a DJ or just set it as strictly music, they're gonna copyright my stuff, bro. Straight up, they're gonna copyright me. It don't matter if I play 10 seconds of a song, 30 seconds, a minute. It don't matter how long I played for a song. They will copyright it and say that I am using it in a not using it without permission from the artist or just some other stuff, right? Which is dull because it's like, bro, first of all, I respect all artists that dropping their music. I wouldn't play their song at a DJ set or something if I didn't like their music or respect what they doing. So, for starters, I'm gonna play their songs because that's what's hot. That's what people want to hear, and on top of that, it's a good song. So, yeah, they're gonna try to say it's copyright, and on top of that, it's like, man, it just helps slow down the process too of when I'm what I'm trying to really do as a DJ and like trying to do my mixes. Because when I tell you I have a lot of mixes, a lot of songs, a lot of everything in the vault, it's a lot of work in the vault that unfortunately it got copyrighted. So I just I keep it in the vault so in case one day, hey, I get the opportunity to drop all the mixes, drop all them songs, drop all that stuff, I could just go ahead and throw it out there. But right now, I'm just, focusing on doing my streaming on my gaming channel and on my DJ channel. Like, I'm always throw parties. I'm going to definitely, like I said, implement doing my DJ sets when I'm doing at parties or any events while doing it on Twitch too. But definitely want to get that content out to y'all on YouTube and get it out to the world, man, to show. Cause yeah, man, it's something different, something I definitely put my effort and put my work in. So I definitely want to show that out to the world too and show you what I got going on. So yeah, man, shoot. But hey, the birthday coming up. Got 2 more days, 48 more hours. Hey, it's gonna go crazy, man. I'm telling you, bro. I ain't got no plans, but hey, we still gonna turn up for my birthday, bro. I'm about to be 28 this year, and yeah, man, shoot, it's gonna be something dope. So, but first I want to say shout out to on the DJ side, man. Shout out to all the artists. Shout out to the, to the big time artists, to all the celebrity artists, to all the old school artists, just shout out to all the artists, for real, for real. Cause when it comes to making music and really, doing, dealing with music work, I understand how it be. I understand what y'all gotta go through. I understand the the amount of creativity, the amount of effort, the amount of work y'all gotta put in for this. Cause when I tell you, man, for real, oh, if y'all didn't know, shoot, I dealt with some FL Studios sometimes, so I know how it feel to be a producer, engineer. Trust and believe. You gotta put in a lot of work to find that sample, or just find the perfect beat pad that blends together. You gotta find them. You gotta find that right plug-in. My fault, I can't think of the word, but you gotta find that right plug-in too that can make that sound really mix together, really give it that unique, creative taste to that sound. And then on top of that, man, you gotta find the right just sounds that blend together for it. Cause trust and believe, there's a lot of sounds out there. If y'all didn't know, there's a lot of sounds out there that you could really put together, be creative. But at the same time, you really gotta put your time and effort to making it sound good, sound decent, sound sound hot. A lot of these artists are using a lot of different techniques, a lot of different avenues to get that sound. So I get, I feel what they're going through. Like I understand the work they put in. So shout outs to them, man. Definitely. When I build the business up and grow the streaming too, trust and believe, we about to do some streams where I'm about to hop back on FL Studios and show y'all a live beat in the process, live beat making. Cause making beats, even though it do take a lot of work, a lot of creativity, it is fun. Trust and believe, the process is fun. The work is fun. And when you really hear how it comes together, it's hard. Like trust and believe, like you don't feel like you gonna feel a different type of aura when you make a hard beat. So yeah, man. So that's on the way. No doubt. So what else we got going on? Yeah, other than that, so streaming wise, man. Yeah, we just gonna be bringing y'all different content, different gaming content, different ideas, different ways I can show y'all my mindset, just show y'all what y'all got going on, show y'all some different stuff for real. Cause trust and believe, I've been a gamer my whole life. I love gaming. I love playing the game. Especially I've been PlayStation my whole life, so it's one of the things that's just me. I play this game forever. But I want to show the world what I can do, what I be going through in the game, and just show you myself when I'm playing the game. So it's gonna be something like that. But I also want to show y'all the game perspective of me and the real side of me, the in real life streams, just showing you myself, showing you my life, just showing you what I do. Cause I ain't gonna hold you, my boy. I ain't gonna hold y'all, chat. Your boy been putting in work outside and doing a lot of stuff outside. So trust and believe. People know me in the Carolinas. They know who I am. They know what. They kind of know what I'm about. But the world doesn't know what I'm about, bro. And that's something I really want the world to see. Really want the world to really experience and show them, hey, this is what Tendru's going through in his eyes. So maybe I could show the world what I'm going through in my eyes to show you the same thing. So yeah, we definitely gonna be bringing a lot of that 2025 to the world. Different events, different stuff I'm gonna be going through, or different stuff I'm gonna be popping up to, showing up to. Like my next event I got coming up. Let's see. Next event I gotta do a DJ event May 18th with a bunch of other DJs. I just did this one this past weekend this Sunday, and I ain't gonna lie, it was a real dope experience. Not only did I get to meet, I met with another DJ that I did at an event, and he told me to pop up to this one. So not only did I meet about 10 other different DJs, but I got to see their style, I got to see their creativity, I got to hear some music that I never heard before, music that I haven't heard in a while, and I got to just see how they keep that level of energy at the party like going at different times. Cause trust and believe, a lot of them DJs have a lot of different techniques that maybe I don't know if the regular person like or the person that's just going in the party like sees or see not see but know how their techniques are different, but I literally hear and see what they got going on. And it's for me, it's like, yo, it's kind of crazy, but it's good crazy if you get what I'm saying. Like uh, a different a different experience. That's okay. That's what I'm trying to say. A different experience on to how they're throwing the parties and stuff. Because trust and believe. For example, I know a DJ right now. Um, I met him at the event, and he was at another party. I recently just did where he keeps the tempo and the BPM of a song on high. So that song you probably hearing like that slow song or whatever R&B song or not even R&B, but any song that you hear that's got that slow tempo, that shit like that. But the thing is, what he's doing too is he'll probably play like the hit line of that song, and guess what? He's transitioning right after to the next song. He'll play that hit line of that song, transition right to the next song. Hit line, transition. Hit line, transition. So it's like he's keeping the party like just moving, just keep it going. And I respect that because to do something like that too, like, bro, that takes a lot of just like a lot of knowledge and just that's just reading the room of how a crowd is gonna react to the song. Cause hey, some of the people might not mess with the next song that's coming up. Some people might dance their heart away to the next song. So respect that DJ. Hey, I know another DJ that he'll literally mix to every song. He he'll mix the wordplay of a song to another song, which is crazy. Or yeah, he'll blend it in right at that part. Maybe he'll what is it? Not auto loop, where basically like it's playing that one word of the song, right? He'll play that one word of the song. Then maybe he'll drop like right after a song that has the same word in it, or like that has a kind of like a slow intro to the song, so he can really play that one. He could rather play that song that he got auto loop on that beat until that song gets to its beginning, cut that auto loop, and then go to the next song. Or shoot, he could just auto play that song on that one word, and that song that has that next on that same word in it, he could just play it on top of that and just take the lyrics out of that top song, take the beat out of that bottom song, put it together, bro, and it becomes a masterpiece, bro. Like something crazy. So just seeing different blends, seeing different techniques, that just gives me the experience, and that's one of the reasons I love being a DJ. Cause like I said, when I begun being a DJ, I didn't start. I didn't start much. I really didn't start much. I didn't, had nobody to teach me or had nobody to really show me just their experience on like DJing, or had nobody to teach me my controller and stuff. I had to learn my controller off experience, off of, you know, putting myself out there, asking questions, just finding people that, been DJing for a while, know, how they blend, how they do and stuff. So yeah, that's a pretty cool experience. Shout out to all the DJs for real. Shout out to the DJs, shout out to the engineers, shout out to producers, shout out to the artists, shout out to all of them, man. Cause like I said, There's no real instruction, no manual on how to properly be in the music industry. You really just gotta do it, bro. You really gotta do it, put the time in, put the effort in, and just keep on moving, man. So that's what I say. But all right, so talked about DJing, we talked about streaming. Oh, content. This is for all my content creators, all big, small, anybody that's making content or just feel like not even feel like, but just making content, man. Be creative and just figure out the algorithm of the internet of how you can get your video placed at a bigger spot and up there with the big videos, because that's one thing that really sets aside from you being small to big. Because one thing I always tell myself, I always do, I try to sometimes fall back if some content or something that I'm not doing properly. I try to fall back and look at the content like I'm just a viewer or just for entertainment. If the content ain't the best, the video quality ain't the best, thumbnails ain't the best, um, if it doesn't add up, then a lot of people more likely are not going to watch the content or skip it. So at the end of the day, just make sure that try your best. Not try. Well, do your best with editing the content, making good content, and just doing the same, like putting yourself on the same algorithm as other content creators. Because one thing that I saw that a lot of people will do or can do is they'll make some content or do some content like like other big streamers or like other big content creators, but they will do the same basis and edit in their own versions, which which is smart, which is smart. It is very smart because at the same time, your video or that video is going to be placed in the same algorithm as that other content creator. And now, when people see your creative way of doing that video and seeing what you're doing, then guess what? They gonna want to do it too. They gonna want to collaborate. They seeing what you got going on. Or hey, your content might just be it might be funnier or might be better. So they gonna lead that way. So I say just keep making the best content you can. Keep being creative with it, and just make it your own style, man. Make it the way you want to. So oh yeah, share on all platforms. Share it to all different roles of social medias. Cause like I said, you could blow up on any social media nowadays. I feel like you could definitely blow up on any social media if you put it on different social medias. But damn, there's something else I was gonna talk about. Oh yeah, for all the streamers too, man. Small streamers. Just for all my small streamers out there, for the people that feel like maybe their stream or nothing, is not taking off where they want to be or going where it's want to be. Hey man, definitely network and definitely put your content out there. I'll say those are the two biggest main factors. Networking as small streamers. Look, for all the small streamers, man, we all just gotta network together. Just everybody follow each other that's a small streamer and just build our own railroad or avenue to being a big streamer. Because at the end of the day, everybody goal in streaming is to make it. Everybody goal is to do it in streaming. But for all the small streamers, if we ain't networking and connecting with other small streamers, how are we gonna become a big streamer? How are we gonna come to that level? How are we gonna get to that opportunity where we could show our platform and show what we got going on? So To all the small streamers, definitely network. Hey, I'm willing to network. I'm willing to support anybody that follows the channel. That definitely want to collaborate. Do different ideas. Definitely let me know. You know where to find me. Right there. Right there. Huncho Tendru. Definitely following everybody back. So you already know. Ain't content out there, man. We gotta make our content, build our content up. Show the world what kind of content we bring to bring to life. Because at the end of the day, people will support you on the content you're making. They want to see the real person that you are. They want to see, how you react, how what you do and stuff. So definitely put that content out there. Definitely share it. Definitely use other people's content for ideas, for different ways, creativity that you can put in your content and implement it yourself, or implement it, in your own version. Or just some things that they see, or some things you see in their content that could be good on yours. Hey, if it's like maybe like a logo, like, okay, for example, I'll put this logo. I feel like, if more just maybe more people, different people, or other content creators had a logo on it, hey, shoot, it would definitely be not only just be better for your channel, but it'll just be another creative skill that you know how to do. Like this right here, I'm gonna be honest. I looked up on YouTube how to do it. Like, I looked up on YouTube how to make a video. I mean, how to make my logo spinning like this. And if you really want the video on how to make a spinning logo, just let me know. I'll definitely, I can send it to you. Or if you got a logo yourself and don't have, like, the tools and everything to do it, just let me know, man. I can make a logo. I can make a spinning logo for you, for real. Cause I did all of this on Adobe, so I definitely don't mind supporting or helping other streamers that want to make a logo like this, a spinning logo like this on their stream. I made that logo. I made it spinning. Did all myself. And, just find different avenues. Build your characteristic too, man. Like, a lot of people don't know, I got my own website, man. That's what the logo's for. Project 10. Project 10 Social. That's my own website. I got my own DJ mixes up there, just different songs I like to, vibe with. What else? I got my own clothing brand up there. Got my own clothing brand. Started my own clothing brand. Made my own pieces. Had them made. Had them shipped out and everything. And I made the whole website myself. From scratch to finish. I still got more to add on to it, but it's honestly it's about 90% done. Not even 90. I'll say like 80. Okay, it's like 80, but you get the thing. It's still it's still the website I built. Website I've been spending months on doing. Finally, when I got the opportunity to be like, hey, I want to drop this dope website, show the people what I could do, show the people what I like. Hey, that's just another characteristic that I got that I can show the world. So, not only am I a DJ, a streamer, entrepreneur, I'm a website designer, clothing brand designer. Like, that's like 5 things right there. That's 5 things that you know about me right now. So, I literally inspire everybody that's not only watching this video, but the world, to really be more than just who they think they are. Because I'm telling you, there's endless possibilities out here. It's endless possibilities, endless opportunities, and you never know what you might be good at, what you might not be good at, or what you might want to do or might not want to do. Because, like I said, I love networking with people. I love networking, talking with different people, and just getting the chance to really learn from other people too. Because, like I said, a lot of things that I have to do, or a lot of things that I learned, bro, I went straight on YouTube or Google to find these answers. And to all my fellow young, YNs and people of society, definitely use the internet to find answers. Like this, I don't care what nobody says. They tell you that the internet might not always be true or might have false information. They say that because they don't know how the internet really works. I'm not saying I know how the internet really works, but I'm gonna tell you right now. I use my phone every day. I use my cellular phone every day. If I have any questions on anything I'm dealing with, YouTube, maybe just any questions I don't know the answer to or anything, the first thing I am going to is YouTube or Google, and I am looking it up. I will do my research and see if the answer they give me is valid and it has multiple sources that can confirm it. But at the end of the day, I'm going to use the internet to find my answers or find what I'm looking up for. So if you don't know how to do something or don't have a clue on how to start or what to do, look it up. I promise you. Look it up. Just look it up. See what they say. And just try to really build a plan for it, or try to build something from what the information I gave you. Because I'm telling you, you could do a lot. You could do so much. And it's crazy. And I'm just glad that I'm in a generation where I could do all this, bro. That I be thinking to myself, for real. People in the 18, 19, before the internet really took off, man, they didn't have these resources. They didn't have this technology. They didn't have this opportunity. So I'm just blessed that I'm in an opportunity or in a time frame, time zone, year that, hey, I could do a lot of stuff on the internet or do a lot by just, or even get the answers to whatever I'm looking for with the internet. Because the internet, it does a lot for people, bro. It does a lot. He has a lot of information, find a lot of information, and it does a lot. So that's why I really want to utilize the internet, my streaming platforms, social media more to really build my brand, to really find my avenue, find a stronger avenue on what I'm doing, and just to make some money off of it, man. For real, make some money off the internet. Because I'm telling you, people that make millions, billions, trillions, quazillions, all types of money just by content or a product they are selling. So yeah, that's just some of my aspects of of life, of information, of knowledge that I actually just learned through, like I said, just going in the streets, bro. Just being outside, going in the streets, getting different experiences at different places. Just wanted to share this to y'all. Just bring some, just bring some good positivity, bring some good knowledge to my fellow people, man. Cause I don't know who gonna watch the video. I don't know who gonna run across from it, but that's my mindset of how I think about life and just how you know I, I treat obstacles and treat different tasks that I want to do or trying to do. I just go out there, be like Nike, just do it. Shout out to Nike too, just do it. but but my goals from streaming and YouTube and just my future career goals. Let me break it down to you. Streaming, man. First of all, I ain't gonna lie. I just want to be, inspirational, like the big streamers that you've seen that I've been growing up on, watching recently, are just, getting to see what they're doing on the internet and just where they at. So now, man, I want to be that inspirational. I want to, be able to give, do those opportunities, give others opportunities, and just, be a real, genuine, not only celebrity, but influencer, just basically an inspirational, like something like that, bro. Because trust me, the power of Twitch is powerful. Like, powerful. You don't even understand how powerful it is. Like, because mind you, I don't know if y'all seen. Well, I gotta upload that other video, but I don't know if y'all seen that other video, but bro, one of my favorite streamers, Kai Cenat, got to go to the Met Gala off of streaming. I want y'all to think about that right now. Kai Cenat, one of the biggest streamers in the world right now, got the opportunity to go to the Met Gala off of streaming. This man is in the same room that Barbie, I don't know if, like, the Barbie dolls, $1 billion company, Richard Millie's, $1 billion company, other TV show producers, movie stars, other entrepreneurs like that made millions and billions in the same room. And you got this black kid who's like 20, in his 20s, in the same room streaming, and people know him and just want to meet him based off based off his character, based off what he's been doing, and just wanting to meet him for the person he is. I think that's, like, to me, that's dope as hell. Honestly, I don't know about y'all, but that's, like, really dope. Because back when I was in college, I went to a Met Gala one time. And I ain't gonna lie, that is a fun experience. If you never been to a Met Gala, I inspire everybody to go. Because I promise you, it's one of the best experiences, like, a young black entrepreneur can get. Trust and believe. I love it. But just the level that he was at, and just all the people that he was around type stuff, like, it's insane, man. Like, and that's just all streaming. I just want to do the same thing too. Not only just for Met Galas, but, any event. Like, it's just one of the things that, I step in the building, everybody know who I am. Everybody, respect me for, the content, what I got going on. So, I'm definitely about to be striving, definitely going to be working hard so I can get to that point, for real, for real. But being a DJ, man, my favorite, being a DJ. So my goal with being a DJ, man, I'm trying to throw some more festivals for starters. I definitely want to DJ some more bigger festivals, bigger concerts, bigger events, bigger everything. Because the energy that you feel at a concert and at a festival is unreal. Like, I'm telling you, being on that stage is unreal, bro. It's a hype experience. It's like a real blood rush. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just like a burst of energy when you're in front of a crowd or in front of, DJing, performing, all that stuff. So I love that. I truly love that. I truly love, being in front of crowds, being, people looking at me, seeing what I'm doing, recording and stuff. I feel that's a great experience. So I definitely want to do that. Definitely going, do some more shows and stuff with my cousin, man. Shout out to my cousin Perk, for real, for real. If y'all know who he is, Perkio, aka Perk Cobain. One of the best artists in North Carolina. He's one of the best artists in North Carolina. When I tell you, my cousin's consistent with the music. He really gives energy. He gives different vibes. He gives different aspects of music. That's one thing that I love about my boy, man. Because he's really, really good at the music, man. And honestly, I'm really glad that, he's taking music serious. And he's, he's finding his own lane. He's finding his own sound. That's why I appreciate him. That's what inspires me to, keep on doing music, because I still gotta find my own. I'm still working to find my own lane and find my own sound. But at the end of the day, I got somebody right beside me that's out here doing it. That's out here really putting his heart into it. So, to my cousin Pert, man, I love you, G. And yeah, keep on working on your music, man. Keep working on your sound. Just keep on, working to be that professional artist, being that pro artist that you want to be. Because one thing I could tell you about me and my cousin Pert, like I said, bro, we first started, we didn't have nobody to really, break this down to us and teach us the ins and outs type stuff. We kind of just learned on our own type stuff. You know what I mean? Bless me. All right, but yeah, he got things I got things I gotta improve on. He got some things he gotta improve on. But guess what? If it gets to a point, either one of us blows up. Rather, he gonna take me to the top with him, or I'm gonna bring him with me. I promise to God. Bringing all my people that I really love and really inspire me and really with me to the top, man. Because I wanna give them a chance to, or give them their platform to do their thing. Because yeah, they gonna make it, man. I'm telling you, they gonna make it for real, for real. But yeah, man, shoot, that's what we got for the video, man. Shoot, just want to come in here, just speak my mind, talk my piece, man. Just tell people what I think about, like I said, what I think about just life going on, just all that. Just trust and believe, man. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff in the background that that I got going on too. Maybe I'll talk about it in a different video. Really get down to the narrows of what I've been through, what I experiences, stuff that from my community and from my own chat, man. I don't want them to go through the same thing. But at the end of the day, man, I just inspire everybody to be themselves, work hard, be creative, and really, really chase their dreams, chase their goals, man. Because one thing I learned, nobody's going to inspire or nobody's going to promote your brand, your music, whatever you got going on, than yourself. The number one supporter should be yourself. So definitely believe in yourself, and your ideas and everything you got will come to life. I'm telling you. You just got to keep working hard for it, man. Just got to keep working, doing what you're doing. But yeah, man, love everybody that's been supporting me. I love everybody that's been, on this journey with me. Got 2 more days. 2 more days. 2 more days to your boy birthday, man. 2 more days. So definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, definitely got some stuff coming out. Got some new content, new stuff coming out. Hopefully, I got some. I'll keep that in the boat. We'll keep that for the end of the summer. But yeah, we definitely got some new stuff going the way, and we got some collabs coming on the way. We got some big collabs on the way. We got some big ideas on the way. We got big everything for big 2025. So yeah, man, love y'all, appreciate y'all, and the next video I'm about to drop, I'm definitely about to drop I'm gonna just drop basically my website and everything. I'm gonna just go on YouTube. Well, not go on YouTube, but I'm gonna go to my website, show y'all what I got. Just show y'all the layout, show y'all my clothes and stuff, and show y'all what it looked like. So yeah, man. Appreciate for y'all tapping in. It's your boy Hancho Tendru again, and yeah, we out, man. Let's show.